Am I overreacting? My wife broke an irreplaceable family gift of mine during a fight, and I'm struggling to forgive. I'm 27 male, really struggling to forgive my wife, 29 female. Oh, she's older. You'd think she'd be more mature. After a fallout from a fight, it escalated to somewhere it didn't need to go, and I need an outside perspective. For context, we are high school sweethearts, married 3 years now. We're not only partners, but best friends. She knows me better than anyone, and we've been through a lot together. Our relationship was never perfect. We had our ups and our downs, and usually we can communicate and find common ground. I never doubted that we were a team. A constant fight lately is about budgeting. We don't exactly see eye to eye on upholding it. I told you this is perfect for you. Circumstances have changed. The budget was more relaxed before, but it had to be tightened because rent increased. The budget isn't unreasonable, and it keeps us in the boundaries of living within our means. Very logical. Overall, just making sure that we have everything covered before spending elsewhere. It's not so different than our system we already had, but now the budget is actually locked and my wife has issues sticking to it. The other day, she went over budget on an impulse purchase and it put us in a bind on bills. I only found out what happened after the deduction. She said she couldn't resist the deal and splurged a bit. She thought she could pay it back before I noticed and before the other bill was due. Deception. Sin to cover another sin. Here we go. That didn't make me feel better, but okay, right? Like, okay, we're going to do this and you hope to cover it before I found out. Okay. I don't like that either, buddy. I told her I wish she'd have communicated with me since it went over our budget. She said she wasn't a child who needed permission and that she intended to return the funds. We got into a fight, and it was the biggest one we had in a while. Tons of red flags everywhere. Just boop, 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 boop. Okay, here we go.
Red flags in what way? That's totally normal marital stuff.
But they had a budget.
Yeah.
She didn't stick to it. She hid it.
From his perspective.
And then she got mad.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Then she got mad at him when he held her accountable to the system that they had agreed to.
So he says, yes. Okay.
It's all these red flags.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm just working with the evidence I got.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. This is where it goes sideways. It really does go sideways right here. I have a piece of pottery that was a gift from my great-grandmother. We were close, and she handcrafted it for me. My wife broke it during the fight. She slapped it off the shelf. I was too far away to grab it, and she never even attempted to. The pottery smashed into pieces, and I swear she did it on purpose. I can't. I don't know if I agree with him. She may have, but he can't. He doesn't know her intentions.
Good. You've been hanging out with me a little bit more. I'm rubbing off on you.
I swear she did it on purpose. I watched her make eye contact with it before swinging her hand. I feel like she was angry at me and retaliated in the moment. That's possible, not probable. I'm really hurt. The pottery is irreplaceable. My wife knew how much it meant to me. She hasn't taken accountability or apologized.
Okay, that's it right
Red
there.
flag. She only keeps saying it was an accident. And now she's being extra affectionate, verbally and physically, and I haven't been receptive. I know to someone else it's just pottery, but it meant a lot to me. And I don't want to believe my wife broke it on purpose, but I can't shake the possibility that she did. I don't know. I'm struggling to forgive her, and I don't want to build resentment or fight anymore. Am I overreacting?
Yeah, this is interesting.
Right? When I read this, I had to read through it 2 or 3 times to be like, there's so much here to unpack, so many pieces.
Yeah, and I'm always going to come back to the part that people don't understand unless they're in a career like mine, that there's always 2 sides of a story. And the red flags that support one another are not apologizing for breaking it and just excusing it as an accident. Because whether it was an accident or not,
still apologize.
Oh my gosh. I know how important that. And it's just like if we were at a coffee shop and somebody ran in with a gun and everybody down and this big traumatic thing happened and parts of our brains shut down, parts of our brains flare up, and one person, as they're telling detectives what happened, could describe the guy wearing a pink shirt, another guy in an orange shirt, right? Like we hyper focus on certain things when trauma or when emotions are high, and you can be totally convinced that she stared at it and smacked it when she could have been, what? We weren't there to see her reaction afterwards. So that's one of the things, like what I would say, are you overreacting? The question is the lack of humility, the lack of accountability on her end, right? Is not necessarily, are you overreacting about that? It's kind of the whole thing that is building up, that built up probably to help him get to the place of to guarantee he saw what he saw. That all played a part in it.
Because it starts to fit a pattern. And so when he doesn't know the information, his brain will fill it in automatically.
Yes. And that's just human nature. And so what I would say to that is, you're not overreacting, right? All feelings are welcome, not all behaviors, right? And you can absolutely have feelings of extreme hurt because that is an important piece to you. What you cannot do is, I did it on purpose type situation, because we fill in parts of the story as a defense mechanism.
I used to do this all the time.
I still do it.
I would see a pattern and I would automatically assume, because I'm really good at pattern recognition. So I need steps 1, 2, 10. I don't need all the steps.
It's everything I talk about in my book. Build the list, and everybody has a freaking list.
Yes.
Whether they know it or not, whether they admit it or not, whether they're healthy or not. Even I'm a freaking healthy person. And today, like, I have put so much work into my marriage, my relationship, myself.
You helped me with this when you assume best intentions.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make an assumption. That's just how my brain operates. So instead of trying to fight my brain and saying, don't make an assumption, my brain, that's the default. It wants to work that way. So I can let it work that way. I just direct it where I want it to go. We're going to assume best intentions every time.
Clean up the mess in your head by watching our full episodes.